Hi, I'm Ms. Willard. I'll be your virtual teacher for today. We get to learn some new patterns that will help us read and write words that have long vowel sounds. I'm really excited. Let's take a few minutes to review our high frequency words and the bossy R sounds before we get into our new patterns. We had this high frequency word last week in our decodable book. Do you remember it? This word is around. Say the word with me. Around. Now read the word on your own. Very good. When you see this word, you say around. This high frequency word has some parts that are the same as the one we just read. It starts with the same letter and also has this OU sound that says ow. The other letters are different. Let's read it. About. This word is about. Read the word to me. Now read the word with me. About. When you see this word, you read about. Do you remember this one? This is the word old. Say it with me. Old. Now read it on your own. When you see OLD, you read old. This high frequency word is over. Do you see that bossy R there at the end? ER says What's the word? Over. When you read this word, you read over. Now let's do our sound drill and review those bossy R sounds. Look at this one. ER is one of the triplets. It says like in the word her. What's the sound? Say the sound to me. When you see ER, you say Here's another bossy R sound that's one of the triplets. What does IR say? It also says like in bird. What's the sound? When you see IR, you say Say the sound to me. This is the last of our triplets. So what's it gonna say? UR also says like the word fur. My dog is covered with fur. What's the sound? When you see UR, you also say Say the sound. Look closely at this one. It's a bossy R, but it's not one of the triplets. AR says R like art. What's the sound? R. Say the sound to somebody in the room with you, or say it to me. R. Let's do one more bossy R sound. Look closely. This one's also a high frequency word. OR says or, like in the word orange. What's the sound? Or. Say the sound or to somebody who's in the room with you. Or. Good job. Now let's practice reading some words with the bossy R sound to keep our skills fresh. Look at this word. Do you see the vowel with the bossy R? What does that one say? That's one of the triplets. Let's tap it out. Fern. Now blend it. Fern. Fern. A fern is a plant. Your turn. Fern. Fern. What's the word? Fern. Let's do another one. Do you see the vowel sound? It has a bossy R to change the sound. It's another one of our triplets that makes that sound. Okay, let's tap it out. I see a TH, and TH says first. Let me blend that. Thirst. Thirst. What's the word? Thirst. Like I have a thirst when I want a drink of water. What's the word? thirst. Here's another one. Do you see the vowel sound? With the bossy R. And you guessed it, it's another one of the triplets. What do our triplet sounds say? They say Tap out the word with me. Earn. Blend it now. Burn. Burn. The word is burn. Like, don't touch something hot. It could burn you. What's the word? Burn. Here's another word. Wait a minute, that word looks a little bit longer. And when I'm reading a longer word, it can help to find the vowels first and figure out what's going on with the word. So here I see an O, but it's with a bossy R, so it's going to have the OR sound. And I see another vowel here. It's an E, but it's with a bossy R, so it says That's two vowel sounds, which means it's going to be a two-syllable word. I'm going to start by reading just the first syllable because that's a little easier for me. Corn. Corn. The first syllable is corn, but I still have to add on that ER. So it's going to be corn. What's the word? Corner. Like I walk around the corner to get to my school. When you read a two-syllable word, sometimes it helps to read one syllable at a time. What's this word? Corner. This is the last word we're going to do. And right away when I look at it, I see that it also ends with an ER, just like corner did. So, there's another vowel right there. An AR says R. So just like with the last word, we're going to figure out one syllable at a time. Let's tap out the first one. Blend that first syllable. Farm. Farm. Now add the ER. What's the word? Farmer. Like a farmer grows crops. What's the word? Farmer. Let's talk about what our learning targets are for this new thing we're learning today. First, it says I can identify the long vowel sound in a spoken word. That means I'll be saying some words and you're going to need to listen to the word and try to hear the long vowel sound. After that, it says I can explain how the word is spelled. So that means we're going to think about how do we spell that long vowel sound in each word. Then, the last thing we're going to do is it says I can read words with the vowel teams AI, OA, and EA. So that's our new spelling pattern, vowel teams. You're going to learn about those and you're going to be able to read some words that have those spelling patterns in them. Okay, get ready to listen. I'm going to say some words and I want you to listen for the long vowel sound. Make, lane, page. I'm going to say them again. Make, lane, page. What vowel sound do you hear in those words? Tap it out if you need to. Make, lane, page. Did you hear it? All of those have the A sound. Let's see how that A sound is spelled. What do you see? In the word make, the first one, I see a magic E gives its voice to the A. The magic E doesn't make its own sound. It gives its voice, and now that A is a long A sound. And the same thing happens here and here. In make, lane, and page, the long A sound is made by a magic E giving its voice to the A to make it a long sound. Let's do that again with 3 new words. Listen for the vowel sound. So, code, hope. I'm going to say it again and listen for the vowel sound. So, code, hope. Did you hear it? There is an O sound in all of those words, the long O. Let's see how it's spelled. All right. Now this is interesting. In the word so, the O sound is just spelled with an O. It's an open syllable, and since there's no consonant closing in the O, it makes its long sound. In code and hope, we see a magic E in both of those words that gives its voice to the O so that the O makes its long sound. So if we think about the spellings we've learned for long vowel sounds, we've learned that an open syllable, where there's not a consonant after the vowel, can make it a long sound, and a magic E can make it a long sound. We're going to get ready to learn some new ways we can make long vowel sounds. This word is the word tail, like a dog wags its tail. What vowel sound do you hear in the word tail? Tap it out if you need to. Tail. A. We hear A in the middle of tail, but I don't see a magic E, and it's not an open syllable. What do you see in the middle of that word? I notice a T at the beginning, and in the middle, I see an A and an I before the L at the end. What do you think is making that A sound? I think you just found another way to make a long A sound. A and I together are a team that says A. The I doesn't make a different sound, it works with the A. This is the word tail, and it has a vowel team, A and I together, that make the A sound. Let's look at another word. If the first word says tail, what could this word say? It has the vowel team. A-I says A. Ale. Male. The male does not come on Sundays. Male. Let's look at one more. If the first one says tail and the second one says male, what does this word say? Sail. A-I is a vowel team that says A. Sail. Let's see if we can find some other ways to make long vowel sounds. We've learned that A and I together are a vowel team that says A. This word is oat. What vowel sound do you hear in oat? Oat. Oat. Oh, we hear O in oat. Now, if I look at the word, I see the T at the end. There's only 2 sounds. It's oat. What could be making that O sound? There's not a magic E, and it's not an open syllable. What do you think? You probably saw what I saw. There's an O and an A together. That is another vowel team. The O and the A work together to say O. Oat. oat. If that word says oat, what does this word say? There's that OA again. B-oat. Boat. This word is boat. It has a vowel team, O and A together, that say O, boat. Now, if the first word says oat and the second word says boat, what does this word say? Did you figure it out? You probably saw that it ends the same way. It has that OA and then a T. So this word is oat, coat. In all three of these words, what's making the O sound? O and A together. It's a vowel team. OA says O. Let's do one last set of these words to see if we can find another vowel team to make a long vowel sound. Look at this one. That word is each. What vowel sound do we hear in each? Each. E. We hear E, the long E sound. Now, if I look at the word, I have E, and then I get to the CH that says ch. Each. How are we getting the E sound in this word? What do you think? E and A must be another vowel team. E and A together say E. If that word says each, what does this word say? Do you see how the middle and end of the word match the first word? We have E and then ch. So what's the word? Beach. Beach. Do you hear that long E sound again? Each. In this word, there's another long E sound, and it's spelled with E and A together, a vowel team. Now, if the first word says each and the second word says beach, what does this word say? Let's read it. Each. Teach. In all three of these words, there's a long E sound, and that sound is spelled with a vowel team. E and A together say E. Now, did you notice something? I noticed that in each of those vowel teams, the sound always matched the first letter of the team. In AI, it said A, and in OA, it said O, and here in EA, it says E. When you have a vowel team, the sound is almost always the sound of the first letter.
It's time to go to work. It's time to go to work.
It's time to practice what we learned. It's time to go to work.
If you don't have your packet out, go get your ELA packet right now, and I can show you how to do the assignment for the day. We're going to be working with lesson 31 in our packet today, and it's called Chaining with Vowel Teams. Chaining is what we were doing earlier when we were changing just the first letter, but the ending stayed the same, and we were using those vowel teams to make new words. That's what we're doing today. You'll notice there's some lines at the bottom of the page. Those are to practice writing the words once you've made the new words. So let's do a few together. If you look here on this first row, we've got a word. I see a T in the box, t, and then the vowel team AI says a, t, ale, tail. The word is tail. Now, if you follow the arrow over to the next box, we have a blank box, but the ending is the same, A-I-L, ale. So what could we put in that box to make a new word? If you're not sure, you can try some of the letters in the box and see if they work. Like, I see a Z up top. I could say ale, zale. No, that doesn't sound like a real word, and I want a real word in the box. So let me try it with a P. If I put a P in the empty box, ale, pale, pale. That's like a bucket. That is a real word. I'm going to put a P in that box. You can do it too with me. So if I put a P in the box, now my chain says tail, then pale, and in the last box, follow the arrow over. And in that last box, you need another letter to make a new word. I'm going to let you do that one on your own. Find a letter you can put in that box that will make a real word. Let's do one more practice down here with the next row. Look at this first word. I see a P in the box, P, and then EA says E, so it's P, each, peach. I would love to eat a peach. Now, if we follow the arrow over, this arrow right here, and go over, we still have the each at the end, but we need a new beginning to the word. What could I put in the box that would make a real word? If I put a G in the box, g-each, geech, geech. That's not a real word. What if I put an R in the box? Reach, reach. That is a word, like I reach up high to get something from a shelf. So I'm going to put an R in that box. And now it says reach. Then you've got to follow the arrow over and come up with another word with a new beginning that has that same each at the end. Okay? I want you to finish this on your own, coming up with new beginnings of words that have vowel teams. On the lines at the bottom, I want you to write the words that you've made. That will help with your handwriting, but it will also help you remember how to spell and read those words. Good luck today and have fun doing this assignment. As we get ready to wrap up for the day, I want to take some time for reflection. What did you do today that is helping you become a better reader and a better writer? You're probably thinking something right now about vowel teams. Today we learned that when two vowels are together, they're called a vowel team, and they make a long vowel sound that matches the first letter of the vowel team. We learned that AI says A, OA says O, and EA says E. Great work today. Thank you for learning with me today. I look forward to teaching you again soon. Just a reminder, there are some things you can do every day that will help you keep learning and to make sure you're ready for the second grade. If you need to practice your letters and sounds, you can watch the alphabet chant video. Always read the Decodable Reader for the week, every day. It'll give you a chance to practice our sound patterns and our spelling patterns. Practice your high frequency words. Remember to choose just a few a week to work on until you have them memorized. You can read for 20 minutes and complete a reading log entry and practice your handwriting by writing letters, high frequency words, some of the words we've been learning in our lesson, as well as sentences. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.